conceived in this world, conception is your consciousness being reactivated in this simulation. And once your light is activated, it expands around itself and you become a human inside the world. But basically, you're blinded by the expansion of your own light being ejected around you. You're in your own mushroom cloud, right? And another thing that I like to compare this to is an underwater splash. Let me show you. The world around you was created the moment your soul fell and made impact with the waters below. The auric field around you can be seen as an underwater splash that a diver creates. And for a few seconds, the diver can't see clearly. You can't see clearly because you're blinded by the impact. When you landed, you're not born yet, right? Because birth means to see the real world beyond the veil. You still a soul. You landed in the water, right? You're here. You're in the underworld beneath the water, just like this diver, right? But the reason you can't see the real world is because your birth process ain't fully over. The last part of your birth process is like this diver waiting for this underwater splash pattern to dissipate. So we can't see the real world, just like this diver can't see them fish right there in front of it. Look at it. So the world you see,
So basically, he's just saying that us being inside of the body alone has a filter over it. It has a filter over it when we dived into the body. So it's just like basically just a filter, and we waiting for each filter to dissipate, as we continue to quote unquote ascend.
is a distorted version of the world to where your own impact energy kicked up so much dust with conception, you ain't fully through being born yet. When you were born and the sperm hit the egg, basically conception is still happening. They told you that when you were born, right, there was a big light. Boom, conception. That was the Big Bang. And it's an expanding universe. Once the universe fully expands, that's like saying that this underwater splash pattern is dissipated and now this diver can see the real world. When you first dive into this reality, you can't see it clearly. And I'm giving you a parable.
You can't see it clearly. I mean, it's just like you're inside of a body. Like it's just like when you're asleep. When you're asleep, you still can see in your dream, but you're not using your physical eyeballs. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
So you can understand what I'm saying. It's just like this diver, right? So all of the new souls that just dove into this place, we have a veil around us, just like this diver. But what you call a lifetime is very brief, just like this pattern, this cloud around the diver. It'll leave in a minute, right? It's only gonna be there for a few minutes or like a second or two. But that's your whole lifetime. What you calling a human lifetime is just you being a baby soul entering a new world, and you can't see it for what it is because you're blinded by your own wake, your own impact of entry. So all of the new souls are blinded with the veil, just like all of the new divers. But what happens is death is this splash pattern dissipate. That's what's separating living people from dead people. So when your
So basically, he's saying when you die, this right here, the filter will clear up. That's the perspective that I'm getting from what he's saying. So yeah, basically death is when the smoke clears, and then you will see clearly. It'll, according to Brother Sanchez, it'll be another layer that you will have to peel through until you reach the base reality, according to Brother Sanchez. So basically, this isn't all. This isn't it. We're just experiencing a percentage of the whole. And based on what Brother Sanchez is saying, um, it's a process, and we're just experiencing one uh level of that, if you will. So, yep, that's all I got.
loved ones pass away, they ain't gone nowhere. They can see you, you just can't see them. It's just that your forefathers been under this water for so long, they splash pattern been dissipated. That's like saying my grandma passed away. She ain't gone nowhere. She's still here with you. She just can see clear now, and you still blinded by the simulation. But when you die, people gonna think you left, but really your veil has been removed. You ain't a baby no more. So Neo in his little matrix pod is like the new divers in their own underwater splash pattern. And that own underwater splash pattern represent every mistake you need to make to see clearly. You gonna bump your head, but ain't nobody mad at you. Why? We expect a blindfolded person to make mistakes. So the whole concept of, oh, you made a wrong decision, so you gonna burn in hell, that's the Vatican lying to y'all. We didn't have a guilt trip spiritual system. Every mistake you made, it was the universe knew you was gonna make it. Just like all the ancestors know that the new baby's gonna spill shit. Young people make mistakes, and new divers make mistakes because they can't see clearly. It's expected. No one expect a baby to get it right. And when you realize you're a baby, you will see that the Vatican is lying to you, and it's a guilt trip. It's okay to make mistakes and do wrong, but it ain't okay to not learn from them. I'm going to say that again. It's okay to make mistakes and do wrong, but it ain't okay not to learn from it, man.
That's all I got.
That's unacceptable.